I'm on the wrong fucking thing. Let me go get a coffee refill and then we'll start runs. Okay. All right. Rocky start to the stream today. Brutal Monday so far, but we're gonna make the best of it. It's okay. Live split? Live split's up? It might... Oh, it's not up. Thank you. Because I restarted my computer. Restarted the pooter. All right. Hey, Goldsmith. I don't know. I think Night Rain is a fun underlying like game, but there's a lot of like systems in the game that are a little half-baked that they could potentially fix with some updates. But it definitely needed like a little more time to cook. Like especially like a lot of the roguelite metagame progression shit is just not very interesting at all. You get such mediocre like relic buffs, and the loot is like mediocre as well. You never really feel like you get, or it's rare that you feel like you get really powerful. It's almost like they were a little afraid to let people get like powerful to like dunk on the enemies. Like imagine like a roguelike where you can put together like a super powerful synergistic build, right? It's pretty fucking hard to do anything like that in Night Rain at all, which makes the runs even more samey. Like, yes, you're running around in the same like areas the whole time in this like Limbeld. There's some minor differences each day, especially depending on which Night Lord you're targeting. But it's a little samey. Man, fuck this hollow. It could be mitigated though by having just like a lot of variety with the builds that you would create. With like the stuff that you get from drops in the runs or from relics. But that just isn't really fucking there. So it makes it even more samey. And like they could have made that have a lot more depth than it has. Yeah, I think that they could have been a little less safe with it. Like, so think about like what they do and just simply like slay the spire. Right? Yes, you can get super fucking strong and slay the spire by having like a really powerful build, and you can just torch the base difficulty of the game pretty much every time if you know what you're doing. But they have ascension levels, Heat levels in Hades is another thing. It's like the same concept. They could have easily introduced something like that for this game as well, to just like pump up the difficulty as your builds get stronger, as you get better at the game. Well, you can still increase the difficulty level of the game, which makes it to where your super busted like Elden Ring, Night Rain builds that you have started putting together just maybe aren't... Wait, what am I doing? You take off the hilt. Maybe aren't like, you know, quite cutting it anymore. You need to get better because you're on higher difficulty levels. I don't know. That whole aspect of the game basically is like undercooked is my point. I think the underlying like gameplay though is fun. What do I give Night Rain so far? I'd give it like a 75 out of 100. It's fun. And it could certainly be improved with updates and patches. The base like gameplay loop and core experience is good. It just probably needed a little bit more time to cook. Yeah, same, Ball. That's the thing. Like, they can make it better through some updates, but like, is it still gonna be alive by the time they roll out these updates? I don't know. Oh my god, what the fuck? Easter eggs. It does, Dan. It really does. But here's the thing, like, playing multiplayer with friends in general is going to make whatever you're doing more fun. So, you know, like, that doesn't necessarily, like, mean it's perfect. But I do think the game is clearly like created with that in mind. It's at its best when you're playing it the way it was intended. Even with friends, though, I feel like the game could have been better. Hello, Howard. I mean, I like it as well. I just think that, like, it could have been a lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it today. Like, I'm gonna be playing it today. I'm gonna play it solo today, and I'm having fun. You know, it's still a fun game. It's just like it could have been a lot better with a little bit more time to cook. That's my opinion. Solo looks miserable. It is tough. You can definitely have some miserable experiences solo if things go a little wrong. You like snowball negatively so quickly. Yeah, I mean, but Elden Ring wasn't a live service game, and they patched that game like a bunch, you know. They might patch it for like several months. Well, they are planning on DLC. Hello, Blizzard. Have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? I played a little bit of it, but not a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that they improve those aspects of the game, those systems, a lot over patches. Or through the DLC, however they want to do it. Asshole. Hope I'm right. I mean, I don't know, Mauser. I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. It's possible that they could change things quite a bit through just patching. Like, they're already changing the solo mode today. The patch that's going live today, I don't know if the patch is live or if it goes live after maintenance, but they're doing a solo patch today that, like, pretty significantly changes, like, the gameplay. Like, it allows you to get a revive, a free revive on every single Night Lord boss. And extra rune acquisition. And that's already, like, a pretty big change to the gameplay. Like, they can do all sorts of small tweaks like that through patches. And they're also going to add DLC later as well. I don't know what the DLC is going to be like, of course, but it doesn't seem like the game that we have gotten on release is going to be the final Night Rain at all. Hello, Vintac. I mean, yeah, I agree it's a little early to judge. You can kind of judge it for what it is right now, but especially if you have a bunch of hours in it already, but like, it's gonna change. It's gonna change. They're already changing it today. Release game patch, start patching so it's playable. Well, but like I said, like, it's got like a fun core gameplay experience. They just patch up the rough edges and it's like actually a pretty good game. Day one Elden Ring? Fuck, dude. Day one Dark Souls. They're like original patches, their release patches are always like pretty different. They shaped the game quite a bit after that. So you can give it a grade based off of its current state, absolutely. But keep in mind that it's not the final state of Night Rain. Nice fucking movement, dude. Well, I don't think that they're going to add, like... Yes, I'm going with the Black Halberd. I don't think they're going to add, like, anything super significant, Ozzy. They'll probably just make some, you know, gameplay tweaks here and there. But are they going to add, like, a new fucking boss with a patch update? No, probably not. They'll probably reserve stuff like that for, like, DLC. Yeah, it's a Dark Souls speedrun. Yeah, we'll see about that, Ozzy. No, I have no idea what the DLC is going to be like. I will say, dude, I wish they had gone more in the direction of, like, let's add a bunch of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 bosses into the game instead of making you fight fucking Elden Ring mini bosses. Try something new. It's a speedrun, man. I'm just trying to go fast. If you want to watch someone do something else, I'm sorry. How many hours do I have? Like 7,000 hours. Any special rules? Just glitchless. Just glitchless, any percent. Like, dude, it is so much more interesting to me when I get to fight fucking, like, Gaping Dragon. Or Centipede Demon. Or Smelter Demon. In Night Rain. When I fight fucking Wormface or a Crucible Knight with a Golden Hippo, I'm like, sleeper face, dude. This is so fucking lame. Fighting like these old Dark Soul bosses, now that shit's fucking cool. I wish they had gone harder in that direction. Does every game have glitches? Most games have glitches, yes. This game has a shit ton of glitches. Gaping Dragon is ass, but he's easy. He's Gaping Dragon. Bosses don't have to be, like, fucking amazing. You can still hit him after he drops his head. I noticed he, like, pukes a lot more. Frankerzy, true. Now that's a good YouTube comment. Holy fuck. Yes, today, Eps, is the first time I'm gonna be doing RTSR Nito. I mean, like, I just generally think the Elden Ring mini bosses are kind of fucking lame, dude. They could have still picked Elden Ring bosses, but not give us the stupid mini bosses, man. Oh, I forgot to put this. Why the switching from weapon to no weapon? Yeah, so if you do this like toggle as you begin to sprint, it actually speeds you up to full speed a little faster. Why am I running past? Yeah, because it's a speedrun. I don't have to fight those enemies. If it was on me, which two bosses would I have picked for Night Rain? Dude. Four Kings and Manus. Four Kings would be peak. And Manus is just awesome. Manus might be a little too hard for a day 1, day 2 boss for most people, though. Bed of Chaos. ONS would be good too. I don't really like ONS, but in that game, it would have been like, it would have made a lot of sense. And dude, like, how awesome would it feel to just dunk on ONS in a trio, you know? just completely fucking dunk on them in a trio. That would be awesome, yeah. See what I mean? Like, if they had gone in that direction harder, it would have been so much cooler. So much cooler. Hello, Hachiko. What would the best Soulsborne game to start with? I usually recommend this one or Demon Souls. Just starting with the games chronologically is my best recommendation. Come on, brother. But you can do them in any order if you want. DS2, you'd pick Ivory King, maybe Ludden Zolin or Fume Knight. Ivory King is cool, but doing that whole fucking like fight with all the like part of what Ivory King is cool was like the whole spectacle of that fight. So I don't know if you would do like the whole fucking thing. You comes with the knights, yeah, maybe. Not as far as I know, Gickman. I don't think so. Oh, and I just want to like let this be known. I still don't know what the final boss is for Night Rain, so please nobody fucking spoil that. Weapon switch was crazy. Yeah, that strat's awesome. It's cool, cool strat. It's you. Cappies is the final boss. Nice. Can you say if it's peak? Yeah, you can. Peak, alright. I've heard good things, but I don't know what it is. So. Guys, sit down. I lost a lot of time there. But yeah, I don't think they're going to patch in anything like new bosses from other games. I would be very surprised. Maybe they could add some more bosses from the other Souls games in like DLC. How long did it take me to start to learn how to speedrun? I started learning speedrun for this, the speedrun for this game after about 1,000 hours in game time. But you can absolutely just beat the game once and then immediately start learning to speedrun. It's up to you. But I have put in a lot of time since I started learning. Apparently not enough though, because I still can't hit this fucker. Augur absolute trash. Is that the one that puts you to sleep? Yeah. I only bought it once. Wasn't my favorite. Oh, can anyone like tell me when the patch is like downloadable, if possible? Shows update for you already. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if the patch would go live after maintenance or what. Okay. I also would like to see patch notes, if possible. But I don't know what else they're gonna do other than the solo mode changes. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? Bulldozer Queelog. What was that? I accidentally broke her AI with the halberd equip, probably. Was it good or bad? What, her AI getting broken? It ended up working out fine. Hey, shoot me, fucker. Yeah, you gotta love the Elden Ring patch notes, Ozzy. Fixed a bug that is, an unintended bug that happens in some scenarios. Like, okay, thanks. You could have just not said anything. Do I prefer console or PC? PC. PC is like the best for speedrunning because of just the ability to practice. Hey, Columbus. All right, so here is like the first time save. We don't need stone armor anymore. So we can just run past. This should save, I don't know, like, this saves like maybe 6 seconds. Hey, Avi, what's up? Is this a serious speedrun? I mean, I am seriously trying to PB. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool. Is there a record? The record's 44:59. And my PB is 46 minutes and 54 seconds. So I'm a bit off, but I haven't been doing all the fastest strats. All right, we got our Sif gold. Although we can still gold that by like probably 3 more seconds. 2 minutes is a lot of time. But there's like a minute worth of time save that I'm simply not doing because it's like risky and there was no reason for me to go for it until I had a better PB. Now that I have a better PB, I'm going for some riskier stuff that should save about a minute altogether. I had like, you know, easily another minute worth of time losses of just not playing optimally. Yeah, but there's more than just that, Paul. But yes, this is the biggest one. My personal record is 46 minutes and 54 seconds. My late game was really bad. Well, like, of course I had the time save on Nito ball, but I had a really bad 4 kings. I got 2 kings. But it was a bad 2 kings. I also lost like 20 seconds to ONS. This is the remaster. How do you go to Anor Londo without dying? You simply do not take lethal damage. Easy. Seems about it, yeah. They can definitely be crazy. Yeah, the ONS fight is like pretty random. If they behave, it's super easy. But if they don't behave, well, it's kind of a nightmare. I love like streaming these runs to YouTube. Because like my Twitch chat generally has seen like all these strats before. But the YouTube chat hasn't, so they're like, whoa, like the whole time. It's funny. Yeah, I'm not doing the fastest Sin's Fortress cycle. Definitely. There's like a lot of minor stuff like that, Ball. The record is 44:59. Of course. Man, fuck you. Alright, that's still gonna save a lot of time though. Versus PB. Why you kill her? You need to get the Lord Vessel, and it's way faster to just shoot her to acquire it than to talk to her. Like, it saves a handful of seconds. Does it matter which Lord Soul you get first and last? It matters for the routing for this, but generally it doesn't matter. Like, for example, we're doing Seath here first, simply because there's a bunch of crystal lizards on the way to Seath. So we can get upgrades for our halberd in a more optimal way. And also, Seath is just not a very hard boss, so it doesn't matter a lot that we don't have our halberd fully upgraded. So there's stuff like that you have in mind. Will I ever do SL1 glitchless? Probably not. Fuck, come on. This channeler is a lot more annoying on the remaster. No, this is only +2 right now. The bow is used for like a variety of useful things, like this, for example. It's just like a useful tool. You don't really use the bow for damage much. Yeah, I'm talking to two chats, Michael. I'm talking to YouTube chat, y'all, and the Twitch chat. Yeah, dude, that fucking channeler is so much more annoying, the remaster. Yeah, I guess binoculars would work for that too, Laggy, but they're slower to get, for sure. We use the bow in Anne Orlando to avoid talking to women. Dude, women are scary, y'all. Says the married man. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a good utility weapon. Favorite boss of all time? I don't know. I really like Manus. I really like Radagon. I really like Ishin, Sword Saint Ishin from Sekiro. Those are probably my top 3. Married? Hey, my wife's amazing. You never knew those were there? Yeah, that's the reason we go to Seath first, because of those lizards. You get like 3 for a bunch of upgrades. I'm predicting clams here, dude. No? No clams? Insane. Yeah, dude, I feel like bows in DS2 are like even more useful because there's so many like DS2 encounters where you would like to pull the enemies one at a time or like poison something. Yeah, I noticed that in my last casual playthrough of DS2 is like, you know, bows are really good in this game. Out. No, this is the remaster. I prefer the original, but for glitchless speedruns, like the remaster is best, I guess. Oh my god, these skeletons. Hey, Reeve. The Reeve Master? Yeah. I'm gonna start calling you that, Reeve. Ow. Like the newer Tomb Raider copies? $22.01, yeah. I died to Pinwheel. God fucking damn it, dude. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Fucking hell, dude. Shit. I didn't even get to do the new strat. Fucking God, dude. Oh. Alright, well. We'll do another one. Yeah, dude. The Pinwheel from downtown, dude. It's not a no death run, but it's like, if I die and lose time, like, I can't PB. I can't beat my PB. Because my PB has no deaths. So, anything like that, like, I have to start over. That was an okay-ish run, though. Like, we didn't have as good of an early game, but then we, like, didn't lose as much time to fucking ONS. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me go grab a cup of coffee. We'll do another one. All right. What is our strategy? The strategy for this run is strategy for this game as old as the game's been out, just about. You go through the Valley of Drakes using the Master Key. You acquire the Red Tearstone Ring and the Black Knight Halberd, and then you ring the bells. You get the Lord Vessel, then you kill all the Lord Soul bosses with the Black Knight Halberd. What's my brand of coffee? Dude, it's some Swedish shit, man. Like, I don't know the names of them. New to this country, so I don't know the names of the brands. I just buy what's on sale. Especially now, because, like, coffee is expensive right now. I don't know why. Do I do Sekiro runs? No, actually, so I've done speedruns of, like, all the Souls games, except for Bloodborne and Sekiro. Those are the only two I've never done speedruns for. This is the one I've done the most. I have the most experience with this one. Green tea. My wife's a tea drinker, not me. Do you risk it if I don't get the halberd? No, I'm actually running a drop mod, so I don't have to reset for it. But the best ones. Well, Bloodborne is not the best to speedrun simply because it's on console. And practicing console games is kind of shitty, so that's why I haven't done Bloodborne. I would like to learn Sekiro, though. Sekiro's cool. Yeah, the thing is, Bloodborne, You can play on PC with the emulator now. Yeah, exactly. So there's a chance that I might learn Bloodborne. Now that I can practice it on PC. I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne's my like third favorite out of all of them. And I like Sekiro a lot too. Sekiro has a really sick speedrun. Yeah, it is just different. That's true. But I think Sekiro has a really cool speedrun. Yeah, I think Sekiro runs are fucking awesome. There's a lot of resetting in the beginning though, because there's like the beginning of like Sekiro runs, if you're doing them optimally at least, there's a bunch of difficult skips like back to back. But whenever you get a run going, it's like so sick. What time am I trying to beat? I'm just trying to beat my own time, which is 46:54. Double canyon skip. Yeah, double canyon skip after like ogre skip too. But I guess if you run like glitchless or all bosses and mini bosses, you don't have to worry about ogre skip. But if you're running like 80%, yeah. Wearing armor. So the armor here is literally just to take a little bit of extra fall damage here, because we want to have our HP low enough that the red tearstone ring, which we get here, is going to be active. Having a little more weight on you will cause you to take a little more damage. That is literally just to kill this crystal lizard a little faster. Why are you toggling your weapons after sprinting? So the weapon toggling whenever you begin to sprint is to accelerate you to full speed slightly faster. It skips part of the time it takes to accelerate to full speed if you do an upper body animation as you begin to sprint. There he goes. Is it not considered a glitch? Nah. It's just, you know, maximizing the animations to get the most speed. If you were like really like hardcore, I guess you could consider that a glitch, but man. Imagine trying to like tell people that they cannot toggle while sprinting for glitchless. You're gonna end up rejecting like a shit ton of runs and constantly have to watch to see if people are toggling while they begin to sprint like the whole time. That shit would be fucking awful, you know? There's a few like really minor things that are allowed. Yeah, and I figure you're not serious like about the question, Mauser. Just answering you seriously though, yeah, like no. Fuck that. There's like these super minor things that are allowed. Like toggle escaping is allowed as well because like it's just a better run. to allow that. You need the mod for a BKH drop. So if you are running on PC, Joey, there's a mod built into Live Split. But if you're on console, yeah, then you don't have access to the drop mod. All right. That's bad RNG. Maybe this guy will help us out. Nice. I think we can do the drops here. I think we have enough. I can't remember what it was. It's like 80 HP or something. No! Fuck. I was like just an inch away, dude. Fuck. Rip. That wasn't that bad of luck. I just barely misspaced my attack, unfortunately. Hey, Miles. Yeah, I think like the YouTube chat's like popping off today, which is cool. YouTube is like, it's so random. Some days it's like insane how many people are watching, and other days it's like medium. I get to like explain the run to the YouTube audience, and it's basically just like doing a commentary run for the Twitch chat. Yeah, so like if you stream at this vertical format, it'll push you into the YouTube shorts feed. And I get like a ton of viewers that way on YouTube. Just because like the YouTube like algorithm like loves vertical streams. It's crazy. I was hoping to get a Nito gold today. Well, I don't know. How much? Okay, so we got about... Please pick up the item. Maybe another 2 hours before we switch over to some Night Rain. Have I tried Night Rain? Yeah, we're going to play some more today. I would like to get like at least one run to Nito though. I think today we're gonna do Iron Eye. I've been doing a lot of Wilder. I kind of want to get some Iron Eye clears. I think like Iron Eye might be the best solo class, especially because all the shit leading up to the Night Lord is like so easy. You just like sit back from range and like plink away at the bosses. And it's hard to do that on the Night Lords themselves, but I think you can still like have pretty good Night Lord fights with Iron Eye. You just have to do more dodging. I don't know, what have y'all been seeing other people do well with? I think I've played Wilder the most. Wilder's picked a lot. Wilder is pretty good. Oh. Wilder's just generally good.
Oh cool, what is this, some sort of nitro mod?
Yo, what's up, Ombre? Yo, Ombre, you're the first person. Pick a game. Exclamation point voting. Thank you for the 2 months. You get our first vote. Vote for Crab or else. But you just tell me, and I put it on there. Just say. Use your keyboard. Been solo queuing with Duchess. Duchess seems powerful, but very squishy. Kingsfield? Boom. One on the board, y'all. Insane. Melee classes are all good to great for solo. I mean, I've been doing well with Wilder.
Oh my.
Listen up. Joey? Oh, insane. Prime sub, Joey. Joey, what's your vote? Yeah, I could see Duchess being hard solo. I think Iron Eye is pretty good solo. But, like... I was struggling a lot with the Night Lords. I think I just need to change my approach on Night Lords. Demon Souls! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love Demon Souls. I haven't played the remake, though, so... Give me a second and I'll add it. 4 Night Lords in so far. Night Rain is... fun with Iron Eye. Yeah, dude, the Iron Eye is really cool. I do like Iron Eye. I like how like jack of all trades Wilder is though. And I really like Wilder's like movement tech. Like the grapple that you can like jump with to get a little bit extra like horizontal movement. That shit's cool. Wilder's just got a lot of things going for him. But he doesn't feel like busted. Wilder doesn't feel like busted in any way. Hey, Renegade. A relic for double grapple? What? Like, what do you mean double grapple? Like, you get to do it back to back? Or you get to grapple two things? Back to back? That's pretty sick. I haven't seen that. I think Iron Eye is just such a good, like, character. Like, it's good for people that are not as experienced. Good for people with experience. Just a great character. Good solo, good support. Yeah, that was considering the RNG, that was okay. It could have been a lot worse, that fight. I think I have to... Oof, honestly, don't know. Maybe I need to slide here and then drop. Yeah. Just to be safe.
Thou art welcome any child thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice.
Like, that could have been a lot messier of a Darks fight, considering what they did. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I prefer the runs with glitches, but I've been speedrunning this game for a long time, and I have never really done a glitchless category before, so it's a nice, like, change of pace. Yeah, but I think the runs in this game with glitches are fucking awesome, or actually really Prepare to Die edition specifically. The original version. Executor. So I tried Executor a bit and wasn't super impressed with him. But he does have a really fucking good ult. I just don't like the skill that Executor has. I guess the skill is pretty good when you're fighting, like, the night bosses, because you don't have to worry about time as much. When you're fighting, like, regular enemies, sitting back and just, like, blocking is super bad. It's just so fucking slow. But I can see it being better on bosses where you're not as worried about going fast, because there's no timer. Also, a strategy that someone explained to me, which was that Executor has a really good starting weapon that you can kind of just carry to the end, especially if you get a second katana, because it's got a good, like, if the dual katana moveset is good, you can get some good status effects going with him. So you're just, like, have a more consistent strategy with Executor because you can just carry the katana the whole way. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for Executor. I just was really unimpressed with his skill. But, damn it, I could see the skill being good on bosses. I haven't tried Guardian since the network test, no. Man, people just suck, dude. Hombre. People just go on the internet and decide to be assholes, like, every day. Two Iron Eye, one Revenant? That's interesting. That's an interesting composition. Whew. That was close. Yeah, that was my biggest problem with Guardian. Is that his roll distance is fucking horrible. Like, you go nowhere. Yeah, that's how I feel, Ozzy. But, like, the DPS isn't as important when you're fighting the night bosses, right? Because you don't care about the time as much. But in general, like, day 1, day 2 stuff where you're trying to snowball, yeah, like, it's just, you're wasting time trying to deflect shit. Really? Yeah, Guardian seems fine. I just, I wouldn't mind having a Guardian on my team, especially a good Guardian. But, playing them myself, it was hard to get used to the dodge. I need to play it more. Yeah, you kill Andre for the crest. You hate how he looks. I think some of the alternate skins for Guardian look cool. I've actually, like, been saving my merc for, skins, dude. I'm not usually the type of person that would give a shit, but... I know, like... Gambling away your merc for, like, extremely mediocre relics is, like, whatever. I might as well save it for skins. The skins are also expensive, so... Gamba, though. Man, fuck you. I hate this stupid dog. Oh, you're so dude, what the fuck? Asshole. Jesus. Hello from Korea. I am from Sweden. Well, I'm from America, but I live in Sweden. Yeah, there's some really fucking good skins, yeah. Like, Dark Souls callbacks. I don't know what they're gonna introduce, man. Right now, they're just patching the game, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna add on patches. Like, they're adding a pretty significant patch to solo mode, but like, I don't know what else they're gonna do. How long does the speedrun normally take? My PB is 46 minutes and 54 seconds. The world record is 44 minutes. So, about 45 minutes in game time. What does vertical mean in the title? It just means that I am streaming 9:16. That I have a horizontal stream as well. I have 2 streams going on YouTube right now. I have 3 streams overall. I have a Twitch stream, a YouTube stream, and another YouTube stream. 2 of those streams are 16:9 horizontal resolution, and this one that you're talking in is vertical. It's 9:16, which means that it shows up in the YouTube Shorts feed. Yeah, the horizontal one is like, if you're not on phone, it's probably the best way to view the stream. How long have I been doing soul speedruns? Since 2017, 2018? It definitely is an unplayable solo. It's just kind of fucked up. It's close to unplayable, I guess. I wonder how much they're going to boost the rune acquisition. Because, yeah, the revives are nice, but the rune acquisition's going to be, like, key for making it easier to snowball solo. Do I have a girlfriend? I have a wife. I just hope people are still playing Night Raid in a couple months. Yeah, they're not going to be able to patch everything in. Like, there's so many, like, changes they could make to make the game better, but they're not going to be able to patch everything in. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't think they're gonna add crossplay, unfortunately. My understanding is that if you don't start with crossplay, adding it in is like fucking awful. You know? Like you need to like redo all your shit, all your programming. Like they should have started with crossplay in mind from the beginning. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but from what I've heard from other devs, it's like, yeah, if you don't start with crossplay in mind, then it's really fucking brutal to work backwards. Scrap everything just for crossplay. Maybe I'm here. Yeah, this is Dark Souls. People are probably expecting a live service like every other game. But I'm guessing they won't add anything until the DLC. I'm guessing the same. They might change stuff, tweak some things like they're doing with solo play. But in terms of like adding like new content, like new bosses, no, that's probably not gonna happen until they add DLC. Yeah, I'm doing a speedrun night. I'm okay, Amir. Trying some new strats for the glitchless run. We're gonna switch to Night Rain soon, though. I haven't played any of these, been intimidated. I would say if you go into these games with like a guide, Blue, it's not too bad. Like the hardest thing about Souls games is like your first playthrough, you have a supreme lack of knowledge and experience. But if you go into it with that, like from using guides and stuff, it helps quite a bit. Hey, Raz. Yeah, it's one of those days. Fucking Raz on YouTube. No, this is a glitchless speedrun, trucker. How are you doing, Amir? Will I do a Dark Souls 2 speedrun? I've done a Dark Souls 2 speedrun, but I'm not doing one today. Yeah, people have beaten this game without getting hit. Yeah. You're everywhere. I know. I've seen you in the YouTube chat, Raz, before. Yeah, dude. Like sometimes the vertical stream is like insane. How many people you get? I fucking hate this channeler, dude. Brother, chill. Could you not, though? Didn't sleep well last night? I'm sorry. Maybe you should get a nap in today, Amir. I am like a prolific napper. Oh. I'm the kind of guy that like, no matter what kind of a nap it is, it's like a good nap. I could nap for 20 minutes or 3 hours. I'm gonna come out of it feeling like $1,000,000. I know some people like feel like shit after naps, but not me. I look like your ex-wife. Damn, dude. She must be real good looking. My favorite Soulsborne game? This one. This one. That kind of sucks. Pretty bad for longevity of the game. Yeah, I think it was a bad decision for them to not go in on crossplay. Maybe they'll surprise us by being like, yo, we're implementing crossplay, but I don't expect it to happen. Yeah, that's fair, Phil Shadow. I am like fucking nap king, dude. Why are you... For some reason I one-handed. The Moonlight Greatsword, no. No, this is a BKH run. Yeah, that makes sense as well, Amir. But like, I just end up like, I can go to sleep at the same time, or I'll go to sleep slightly later, but just wake up at the same time anyways. Like, I don't know. My body is literally just tuned to nap, bro. I don't know what it is. They make me feel amazing, and then I can deal with like the effects they have on my sleep. Like, no problem. A nap always improves my day. All right, maybe we won't die to Pinwheel this time. How did that work? How did what work? What is that weapon? This is the Black Knight Halberd. It's like a very strong weapon that you can get early and upgrade very easily. Actually died of Pinwheel. Yeah, I was one hit away from death. I killed Pinwheel and then a clone shot me as I was leaving the fight. That's like the only way you really die to him. Is get unlucky and a clone shoots you as you're leaving. Yeah, it is easy to upgrade for sure. Compared to the other weapons, yeah. Like the non-twinkling weapons, you can get like even stronger than the twinkling weapons, but the twinkling weapons are just really fast to upgrade. You don't need to get like embers or anything. You don't need a bunch of these materials. You just need twinkling. It's like so much simpler. Wait, you're saying your grandpa's in the hospital, Amir? I'm sorry. I jumped way too early there. This is actually not what I'm supposed to do anyways, so I'm already fucking up. It does. Oh my god, dude, I'm so stupid. Yeah, you can two-tap them, but it's just annoying to set up, so I haven't been doing it. It also barely saves any time, because you... yeah, just generally doesn't save that much time. Oh, the Black Knight died. Alright, well this is really bad platforming here. I haven't done this type of Tomb of the Giants in a while. So. This is any percent trucker. All right, I actually might fucking die to fall damage here. Because I did not do a good job setting up. We'll see. I hope I don't die here. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're good. Really? Alright, well, we might die to a skeleton here. Oh, we got it. All right, cool. It does stream. Exclamation point voting. Oh, thank you, Phil Shadow. Oh my fucking god, really? Twinkling's hard because you have to know the locations. Yeah, but like, I'm assuming you know already. Like you would already know the stuff in a speedrun, right? Hello, Soul, and ZM. I don't know how to even say your name, dude. Zim. Yeah, we got good RNG on Nito there. Well, but I kind of screwed up. Like, I didn't get the kill from him on the skeletons, but whatever. Could have been a lot faster. It's okay. Ow. Ow, fucking stop, please. Yeah, it probably is water weight, best chain, but that means you're doing something right, at the very least. Oh, he's sprinting. Beating the game the first time is a speedrun? I don't know. See, to me, a speedrun is all about intent, right? You don't actually have to go fast in a speedrun. You can be really fucking bad, lose a bunch of time, it's okay. But as long as you have the intention to speedrun, then it's a speedrun. If you don't have the intention, well, I wouldn't consider it to be. And your first playthrough, you certainly don't have the intention there, right? Nito was okay. He did the stab. But I did it kind of poorly, so I lost some time. It could have been faster. I rolled, man. Why? I cannot fucking dodge 4 kings lately, dude. It's not even hard to do. Swear to God, I rolled. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. We'll do like one more run, all right, and then we switch to Night Rain. Yeah, I don't know. I've been like fucking up my rolls on 4 kings a lot. It's bad. It's really. I'm gonna just blame the fact that like this 4 kings fight is so different than anything I've ever done. It causes me to do stupid shit. 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yellow on the splits means that was the fastest I've ever done that segment. So like it's a gold split. Doesn't mean I'm on record pace. I've never heard of you, nor do I like or play any Souls games. However, you're very good background noise while I draw Mace Windu for my friend's birthday tomorrow, so I appreciate that. Okay, you're welcome. Good luck with the Mace Windu drawing. That's awesome. I thought that was going in a different direction. No, it's just a very particular comment. Someone is like appreciating me while they do a Mace Windu drawing. Oh, what's up, Lennon? How's it going? Yeah, so a little bit of a mistake there on 4 kings, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's get like one more run going and then we'll switch to Night Rain. That is a classic YouTube comment. Yeah, Clovis.
Regretted.
Dude, I actually, so you know I've had those random people coming in for first time chat messages, just posting a clip of nothing. I found out that that is because they're trying to get a badge or something. It's not bots. So we like, yeah, they didn't say anything. We were like, why, what's up with this? And nobody, they didn't say anything else. So like, I don't feel bad about banning them. All they had to do was say why they're doing it. Because I didn't know. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, thanks for the raid, Romaine. How are y'all doing? We're just doing some glitchless speedruns before we switch over to Night Rain for the day. Implementing some new strats. We PB'd last Thursday? Right before Night Rain came out, we reached our goal of 46 minutes, but we want to go faster, so we need to do faster strats. So that's what we're working on today, is first implementation of the faster strats. Hey, what's up, Ame? How about you clip these? I will. Routing glitchless. What, for Dark Souls 1? Well, depending on the strats you use, it's not too bad. I'm, of course, using some fucking annoying ass strats that are fast. I usually do glitched speedruns of this game. I've been speedrunning this game since 2018, and I did not do a single glitchless speedrun until like last month. So, I'm way more of a glitch enjoyer, but it's been a nice change of pace to run glitchless. It's just like, there's so much RNG that you have to deal with. Like, you don't get to minimize the RNG by utilizing glitches to help you, so you just kind of have to deal with like face tanking bad RNG a lot. I love the menuing, Cade. Menuing is fucking sick. Fucking love menuing. Hello, Chloe. Glitchless would be the category you do if I started to learn a DS1 run. See, like, the reason I started speedrunning this game to begin with was because I knew how to do a lot of the glitches already, because I found the glitches fascinating. Asshole. So I didn't have like the baggage of having to learn how to do glitches. or anything. I just already knew how to do most of them. And so that is just like was my first reason to do speedruns, because I liked doing the glitches. I mean, if you try to optimize it, Ball, it's probably shit. But that's kind of like any speedrun. Pretty much anytime you try to optimize a speedrun, you're gonna like lose your fucking mind. Yeah, the problem with short categories, though, is that you reach that annoying level of optimization much faster. Like, you'll do runs for, like, at least for me, I'll do runs for, like, a month for a short category, and maybe by, like, 2 weeks, I'm already optimized it so much, god damn it, that everything's annoying as shit. Tiniest little fucking time loss will just kill your run. Yeah, see, when you're at that point, Ball, it's enjoyable. Most runs are. Yeah, exactly, Ball. Exactly. Fuck this guy. Insane setup. Stop jumping. Move. You like that backup? Yeah, perfect. It's just how he drew it up. Well, the fight was good, at least. We're gonna probably lose a bunch of time here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip the drop. I think if I heal and don't do the first drop, we should be fine. Yep. Perfect. Losing a bunch of time because of the setup, though. Yeah. Well, I also, like, there was a lot of stuff that was bad there. I had, like, a really bad Black Knight kill. I accidentally stood up from the bonfire. I had a really bad setup for the RTSR. The only thing that was good was the fight and Oswald. Everything else was really bad on that segment. Like, just bad RNG everywhere except for the gargoyle fight. Although I guess I fucked up. It was bad RNG on the Black Knight, but I could have had better kill. I messed up the backstab. It's like bad RNG, and then I dealt with it poorly because I didn't get the backstab. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Daniel. Just analyzing how I could have done better. Yeah, I mean, I've considered that as well, Ball. There's a lot of things I can put in. I might switch to that, I don't know. A perfect snack. Is it chocolate covered pretzels? Because that is the perfect snack, dude. Strawberries. Strawberries are pretty good. Dude, it's salty and sweet. Perfect. The one negative to chocolate covered pretzels is they can melt. Popcorn. Popcorn is good. Popcorn's like healthy, or not too, I wouldn't say healthy. It's not too bad for you. Yeah, I could see that. Replacing like your cravings for cigarettes with popcorn. I've heard of people using sunflower seeds for that as well, Raz. Do I add salt on strawberries? No, I'm talking about chocolate covered pretzels. It looks weird because vertical streams suck for gameplay. So I have edited the UI to fit the to fit onto the screen better. So you would either have to deal with like the game being much smaller and all this shit, like I don't know, like 9:16 resolution just sucks. So I have changed the UI to where you can see it more. Hey, welcome in, Ostro. Nice. Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Titanite Demon. What's my record? My PB is a 46.54. Yeah. Last run before we switch to Night Rain. Thank you for over 0. Got some celery to serve with cream cheese. I fucking hate celery. Oh, god damn it. I don't want to get the stone armor. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Just ruin skip for no reason. I think celery tastes like shit. Yeah, sure. But by itself, celery's like, ugh. And adding like other stuff to make it taste better, it's like, man, just like, why even bother? Celery's just water. Water that tastes like dog shit. Fucking tastes awful. No, lettuce is the one that tastes most like nothing. Celery has a taste. Celery absolutely has a taste. Yeah, it tastes like fucking grass, dude. Fuck. Well, I didn't say I hate celery. Death Chain. I said I hate celery by itself. And just dipping it in something is like, well, it's just, you're still just like, you're just eating the calories of whatever you're dipping it in. Wet grass ranch stick. Yeah, dude, I just would not bother. I tried eating celery with like peanut butter and stuff, and it's just like, man, why fucking bother? It's just like eating peanut butter to make the celery not taste like dog shit. You're at a string of bad luck, you could just couldn't get the Black Knight halberd. Yeah, but usually it's fine. I'm actually using a drop mod, so I get it every time, but the drop rate on the halberd isn't that bad. Anything potato related is also just adding stuff to make it better. Yeah, but potatoes are better. I would much rather add stuff to a potato to make it better than add stuff to a fucking celery stick. Use celery in like a soup or something, yeah. Yo, what up, Master? Thanks for the raid. We are about to switch to Night Rain. Doing some speedruns for now. The only one not playing Night Rain. Well, that's about to change. Celery soup. Well, that's not the only thing you put in there. I also tried eating, like, baby carrots. Dude. I think carrots taste like shit by themselves. I cannot eat that. Try to eat, like, carrots. Oh my god, dude. With peanut butter. Holy fuck, it tastes awful. Carrots with peanut butter, yeah. The texture is good, yeah. And carrots are also good in like soups. Just similar to celery, same way. Like you mix them in with cooking, they're a great thing to add. But by themselves, like what? Oh. I don't like ranch either. Yes, I mean, I prefer a cooked carrot over a raw carrot. Raw carrots are disgusting. Okay, later, Diego. You're still here. We would not have survived 200 years ago. I mean, if you're starving, carrot probably tastes pretty good. Countries where you get sauce in your pizza is weird. I think, like the only... So there's two things that I will dip, like, pizza in terms of sauce, and that's, like, marinara sauce and, like, butter, basically. Basically just melted butter, or like a garlic butter or something. Could you move the fuck out of the way? Yeah, if you're starving, anything pretty much tastes good. What's up, Justin? We're having some bad speedruns. But I'm having fun. Yeah, like the Papa John's garlic butter dip. That's like the only fucking thing that I like about Papa John's pizzas. They give you the little butter cups. I think Papa John's is pretty mid. Thank you, Uncle Monster. I don't like ranch on fucking anything, dude. I like Cool Ranch Doritos. Dude, look how bad this run is. Holy fuck. Plus 30. Okay. Later, Master. Thank you for the raid. Should probably jump here. You finished your challenges? I still haven't finished all the challenges. You just lost your Papa John sponsor. Fuck. Dude, that's what I've heard. Golden Needle harder for people than Jokerless. Man, fuck you. Jump away, Smo. This run is like ultra dog shit. You mean like the NPC quest lines 4/0? There's not one specifically for that, but there is a category that does those. It's called 100%. Yeah, the new update is out, Master. That's why I'm gonna play some today. Yeah, I assume the so you get a free revive, but you also can still get the Winding Soul revive as well. So it should make solo a lot better. But I'm more interested as well in the rune acquisition buff, because they said they're buffing rune acquisition solo as well. So that should make it a lot easier to snowball. That's one of the issues with solo. What the fuck, dude? Did I like break this guy's AI? It wasn't doing anything. Hey, Froggate. Yeah, but even getting like level 12 is like kind of hard. Like if you have anything go wrong, Ozzy, like it's pretty hard to get up to that. Like if you have a clean run, yeah, level 12 is usually what I get to as well. But if you like die or something, you fucking just get screwed. I don't know, maybe it's not as bad when you're a little more efficient with your like routing through the map. I'm still like learning the map. So I do pretty inefficient pathing a lot of the time. What is this game? This is Dark Souls 1. Did you do this camp or not? So you can usually tell if you did a camp already or not, Ozzy, because if you did the camp, a grace will spawn there and you can see the grace icon. So if you see a grace icon on a camp that you've already done, well, you know that you've done it. For future reference. Unfinished one. I mean, it'll just be the normal icon for it. Dude, I've never even fucking touched the mage towers. Oh no, dude, I don't think the update is for 2-player. Have they released patch notes for the new patch yet? Yeah, that's fair. You can't really tell that, Ozzy. Like something that says that you've been there but haven't finished it. I don't think there's anything like that. Oh my fucking god, dude. Whipping a stationary object. Yeah, well, the more you play, the more that, like, oops, a lot of those, like, mental notes will become just kind of like background noise that you don't have to think about too much. So it'll be easier to account for everything.
You sorry fool. You could not beat.
No patch notes? Okay. Hey, Chimera. Yeah. That's funny you see the invisible walkways in Elden Ring before you see them in Dark Souls. Because that's, like... that's where the invisible walkways come from. Excuse me. Oh my fucking god, dude. What? Jeez. How do you find the false walls in this? Just look it up. Or, like, sometimes it'll be like, this looks very suspicious. And you can kind of, like, guess it. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, there's no, like, tell for the invisibles, right? You just kind of, like, figure them out. Using maybe some clues. Environmental clues, or just look that shit up. All right, well, that's all Dark Souls for today. I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream, y'all, for Vertical. So thank you for watching if you're on YouTube. The horizontal stream is still gonna be up. If you want to watch more, I also have a Twitch stream. Twitch.tv/Regal. We're gonna be switching to Night Rain though. All right, bye. Okay. No more